Hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kenny is here, and I'm going to be doing the airline transport pilot license Rotorcraft. It's basically heavy helicopters, and I'm going to be taking the exam, and I really don't have any idea what to expect. I did spend the last hour or so trying to get the thing configured properly, and she's a beast and really, really hard to control, at least for me and the joystick that I have. Happy Sunday to you. Hey, if I'm not following you and you need a follower, please go to the chat room and say hi so I can go to your channel and subscribe. All right, so 75,000 credits for this. All right. Helicopter Airline Transport Pilot License, Ericsson Incorporated, S64F Skycrane. Crazy looking, isn't it? You want to fly larger and more complex rotorcraft. The helicopter ATPL is one of the most useful certifications you can get. In the helicopter world, an airline transport pilot license is required to operate any rotorcraft that requires at least 2 active pilots. These helicopters cannot be flown by a single person. Both pilots must manage critical rotorcraft functions simultaneously. Just so happens we have a helicopter that fits the bill in our hangar. I am so happy they're coming out with this new technology, like the vertical takeoff and landing, and I wonder how it's going to change everything going forward, because these things are crazy, crazy stupid learning how to fly. And, you know, seeing these things become more, I don't know, computerized or automated or whatever, it's just, they're so dang scary. That's really the best way to put it. Just a nightmare. I mean, if you love helicopters, sure. But even then, my gosh. I suppose in the real world, the controls are much better than what I'm using here in my house. Sorry for no shows yesterday. I was pretty much just doing stream testing and graphics testing. Dun, 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 dun. Liverpool Flying School.
As this is your last check ride, I will be making sure that you fly safe today. If all goes well, you'll have your Rotorcraft HPL by the end of the day.
I put my chances around 30%. I have no idea though how hard this test could be. Very interesting. What a trip. Hey, somebody's already in the chat room. One moment. Let me get over here.
You're lucky. Not everyone gets to fly the air crane. This beast of a twin-turbine helicopter is a legend when it comes to heavy lift helicopters. Remember that this rotorcraft's weight and size have a major influence on its inertia, as well as its takeoff and landing characteristics.
Wow, what a weekend. So Henning's in the chat room from Germany. Super tired. Wandered up one of the tallest mountains in Germany yesterday, and today I flew 4 times over the ASK-21 with an instructor and thrice in the Jeans Aster Solo. Wow. How's your jaw? How's your teeth? You had wisdom teeth pulled, right? Well, I hope you're feeling better, but it sounds like you're feeling better. Wow, how in the hell? This must be the other pilot doing it. I'm not doing it.
Taxi for takeoff, east departure.
November 8856 to taxi to and hold short of runway 27 using taxiway. Contact tower on 126. Tree 55 when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 27 via taxiway 562.
Just easing the joystick forward, trying to find that sweet spot. Usually, like around 81%. Try to just get me barely off the ground. Getting there. So close. Did it change my controller? Oh, I blew out my controls. Turn down my throttle or we're going to take off. Let me quickly check on Henning. Surgery's tomorrow and some meds at the moment for pain reduction. You're hearing everything twice. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, desktop audio's on. Alright, let me turn this off. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Thank goodness. Oh, I hope that wasn't the case all day yesterday. Probably was. You should not be hearing everything twice now. Sorry about that. All right, let's see if I can get this thing up off the ground a little bit. She's a bear. She's a beast, man. This thing is really hard to control. Even with assists on. And like with real world helicopters, I have to keep a constant tail. I've got to hold, I guess, keep a constant pressure on the tail because she wants to naturally spin to the right. funny. She's not going the way I kind of wanted her. I wanted her to go to the right. My gosh. Gads. She's tricky. Pause there for a second. Yeah, it seems good. Good. All right. Pardon me, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that this is taking all of my concentration. You know how bad I am with these things. Easy. You know, and I'm thankful that we have, you know, developed this kind of technology to this point. But yeah, there's got to be an easier way, and with automated control systems these days and computerized control systems, and I really think about the people that have to fly stuff like this a lot, and you know, wish that they have the best. And that it becomes much easier. The control systems are going to become easier for them. That's just crazy. Stop.
Liverpool Tower, November 88562 at runway 27, ready for departure to the east.
November 88562, QNH 101, tree east, departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27.
Okay. Got our clearance, so try to get back up a little bit now. Easy.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Yes.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27562.
I've tried to get this thing into just a hover, and it just seems so difficult. My cyclic seems off a little bit. Like, I am pushing to the left, but it's like it doesn't want to go to the left. And that's lovely. Sorry, folks. I was hoping it's going to be a little bit more exciting. I said my chances were about 30%. Well, so how well I did right there. Just trying to slide over to the left. So I don't, I'll have to look at the trim controls, but I'm pretty sure they're fine. Okay, you have a great weekend. Good luck with everything. I got my fingers crossed.
As this is your last check ride, I will be making sure that you fly safe today. If all goes well, you'll have your Rotorcraft ATPL by the end of the day. You're lucky. Not everyone gets to fly the air crane. This beast of a twin-turbine helicopter is a legend when it comes to heavy helicopters.
Zulu request taxi.
Remember
to the
that this
active departure to
Rotorcraft...
the east.
November 8856 to taxi to and hold short of runway 27 using taxiway. Contact tower on 126. Tree 55 when ready.
So skipping ahead, and it's taking its sweet time, moving ahead, thinking about what it's got to do.
Liverpool Tower, November 88562 at runway 27, ready for departure to the east.
November 88562 QNH 101 Tree East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27.
Oh, come on.
Last transmission.
Right.
Clear for takeoff.
Son of a gun.
562.
I think it's pissing me off. Trying to get it a little bit balanced out right now. She's just being obstinate. So I try to get the right amount of cyclic in there to get the thing balanced. And then it like throws itself into reverse again. pain in the ass.
Liverpool Tower, November 88562. Continue for east departure.
600 feet. So just trying to apply cyclic. I don't want to climb. I just want to get going forward. Somebody said there was a way to set force trim, so like you set it and you get your place and it'll hold it there. But I think that's a joystick function. The only thing I can see on force trim is a release force trim. So I don't know if that's a function with helicopter joysticks. But I can't, even using a... It's like the trim isn't working. I mean, it's working, but then like for right now, all I'm trying to do is get the cyclic going forward so we can move forward. I'm not trying to really push down too much. And I know you're not supposed to fly with trim, but I should be getting there. Okay. All right, so it's all there. No, yeah. Well, it says it's working, but okay, whatever. Just try to get through it. I thought we were supposed to go all the way. Well, never mind. I thought we were supposed to go to the other side. Guess not. 244. So you're constantly fighting a twist to the right, and then you're constantly fighting, well, if there's any wind, and then the thing wants to roll over to one side, so you're fighting that. It's just this constant dance of maneuvering. So I've been flying the Archer Midnight a lot lately because it's just a dream. It's a dream, and that's the way that flying aircraft should be going forward. And the controls are so simple, and everything about it is so simple, and dialing your speed is so simple, and use everything. Everything about it is just a dream. And I think about those kind of controls and setup being, replacing this kind of stuff. Because why? That's the whole benefit of technology, is making things easier. And right now, I mean, you understand that up to this point, this is just the way it's been. But it doesn't have to be like this anymore.
8562, 800 feet to land.
November 88562 Liverpool Tower. QNH 101 tree enter left base runway 27.
Make left base runway 27562.
I'm trying to come down a little bit.
Clear to land runway 27.
Clear to land runway 27562.
My landings in helicopters leave a lot to be desired.
taxiway.
Trying to use the cyclic to reverse whatever that forward slip is. Stop, 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 stop.
Exit runway when able.
Right.
Contact ground on 121. Niner 55.
What? It told us to exit the taxi as fast as possible, and then I was doing so, and it gave me a violation or some sort of error. That's not a big deal. I mean, none of this is a big deal. Big deal. Can always do it again. Like I said, it's not so easy to get this thing to go left or right. It's like she doesn't want to come down. Come down. Shift what is that? Oh, I hope the engine shutting down isn't bugged now. It's been doing that lately. Okay, good. It is going through a shutdown procedure. Good, good. Listen to this. That's your emergency shutdown?
What it takes to operate more complex helicopters. I'm sure that you could do.
What the hell? I crashed my aircraft? I wasn't doing anything. What? We were shutting down. It was shutting the thing down. What? What? I can't explain it. I was just pushing that little button to make the little squeaky sound. That's all I was doing. So I have no idea why it self-destructed during shutdown. Wow. And it even crashed the simulator. That's been happening a lot lately with after SU1. Every time it crashes, it crashes. So it didn't earlier on the first crash, but on this one for sure, the simulator locked up. So I have no choice but to do a Control-Alt-Delete. Oh, and we were done. What a bummer. Let me grab my coffee. Cheers. Remember to stay hydrated. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. It's like they're losing developers. There's now 4 developers gone. That's a real drag. Overall, though, it's, it's mostly painless. It's not even as difficult as the hoist or the cargo at all. That's just fly the pattern. If you're just tuning in, I hope you're having a great Sunday. Weren't a whole lot of people live streaming yesterday. Had a good time on Friday doing the community fly-in. That was a lot of fun. Glad I got the settings worked out before we got going. Flew the Amazon River. Very nice. Yesterday was just spent yesterday afternoon testing, doing graphic settings testing and trying out different things and seeing what kind of results we could get. Then we did a little bit of plane spotting, which is something I normally don't do. But checking out the the graphic settings and getting everything just for plane spotting. We started at Colorado Springs, but there wasn't a whole lot going on there. Moved up to Denver, and that was nice. But yeah, not something I do. Can be kind of boring. But it all depends on just what you're into. There are channels on YouTube that are just dedicated to real life plane spotting at airports, and it's pretty cool. I just now saw the name on the front. Goliath? Yeah.
As this is your last check ride, I will be making sure that you fly safe today. If all goes well, you'll have your Rotorcraft ATPL by the end of the day.
Yeah, at this rate, it will take till the end of the day.
You're lucky not everyone gets to fly the air crane. This beast of a twin-turbine helicopter is a legend when it comes to heavy-lift helicopters. Remember that this rotorcraft's weight and size have a major influence on its inertia, as well as its takeoff and landing characteristics.
It takes a minute. Hey, if I'm not following you, please remember to go into the chat room and say hello so I can go right to your channel and hit subscribe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Lord Almighty. Yeah, make sure you're not in drone mode when that when the main rotor finally turns on. That was a mistake. All right. Too funny. Hopping up and down. Woohoo! Goliath is all, I'm ready to go, boss. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. It's like it's having a good chuckle. No, forward, Goliath. Forward. Forward. So this is what I was mentioning earlier. I'm just trying to get it to slew to the right and the left. I just wanted to go line up with the arrows, okay? So she doesn't have a she doesn't really want to, traditionally, like with some of the other helicopters. She doesn't really want to go left or right. So even applying a bit of, let me get up a little bit. And I'm just trying to make her go to the right. She'll do it, but it's... like she doesn't want to. Try not to put so much angle into it to make it happen. All right, Goliath, come on. Just as I envy the people that are born with the pilot DNA genes, same thing with the people that are born with helicopter flying DNA. You're something special, man. Ma'am. Madam, sir, and or madam. Some people are born with it. They just... I'm starting to think that pilot is an archetype. Goliath is laughing at that. Phineas might be right. Maybe pilot is an archetype. So, archetypes, I don't want to get too much into it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's an area of study in psychology, basically. That there's an original, a thing that, like when I say a chair, the very first chair spawned every other chair after that, but there was still the first chair. Okay? So, the very first of a thing is an archetype. So with the human personality traits, there are certain archetypes that seemingly remain consistent throughout all of human history and our psychological makeups. So like you could say the warrior. Okay? The warrior archetype. There are people that are born on this planet and that it's in their DNA. They're cut from that warrior cloth. The hero, the comedian, the authoritarian, the wise man, the lawgiver. So all these personality traits and types. And I wonder in psychology after the modern era when we started to learn how to fly. Again, those people that are just born to it, and then the rest of us schlubs. So watching some people, they just seem born to it. It is unnatural. Everything about it comes easy to them. So I'm wondering if universally, beyond the planet, across the cosmos, the pilot is an archetype. Come on, Goliath, slow down. Settle down. Come on, Goliath, stop.
Liverpool Tower, November 88562, ready for east departure at runway 27.
Is that you, or are you cut from pilot DNA? Has everything about flying and flight simming been just terribly easy for you? Or do you struggle at it like me?
Clear for takeoff, runway 27562.
What's up, Paul Schaefer? Dude, you would be perfect for the Blue Man Group, you know that? Overall, this is a real challenge. I think you'll love it. It's challenging. But I think once the muscle memory starts kicking in, you're able to... that's why I'm moving so slow. It's not easy at all keeping this thing stable. I just take my hand off the joystick and show you what she wants to do naturally. So you're just constantly fighting that to begin with, and see, just over adjusting that can throw you around and do all kinds of weird things. So I may be taking it slow, but I'm trying to get this thing to move just how I want it. All right, Goliath, let's go. Not the best angle to control things from. Those RC pilots too. You guys are cut from a different cloth. How you can do that?
562, continue for east departure.
Too freaking hard.
Liverpool Tower, November 88562, continue for east departure.
climb to 1,000 and go to that. We're almost at 1,000. Almost. Oh, don't fall. We're almost there, Goliath. Come on. Up, 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 beastie. Up. Okay, 1,000 feet. No, settle down, beastie. Trying not to climb excessively. Back down, Goliath. Yeah, maintain 1,000 feet. She took off. Key. A little more, Goliath. Come on. All right. Oh, shoot. What did I push?
Tower, November 88562, 900 feet to land. November 88562.
So you got to try to maintain that 1,000 feet.
Enter left traffic runway 27. Enter left downwind runway 27562.
Hey, easy, easy. All we're doing is turning, man. That's all I'm trying to do is just turn. Goliath wants to take off.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah.
Clear to land runway 27562.
Uh-huh.
121. 955 for 562.
Easy, Goliath, easy.
Liverpool ground November 88562. Request taxi to parking.
November 88562 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway 562.
Can't imagine how much one of these things costs. Probably millions. All I can do is cross my fingers on the shutdown this time, and hopefully it doesn't rack up and fail like it did. This one was worthy of a, okay score. At least. All right, the moment of truth. Hands are off the keyboard, hands are off the controller. I'm not touching nothing. I'm not pressing the squeaky button. Just waiting for it to do its thing. I'm not touching nothing. I'm gonna light a cigarette. My poor nerves. Not touching anything. Nope, nope, nope.
You've shown that you've got what it takes to operate more complex helicopters. I'm sure that you could do even better with some small tweaks to your flying.
Oh, I'm tweaking all right. Well, we passed. Okay. Right. Congratulations, certification, airline, transport, pilot, license, rotorcraft passed. Allows you to fly larger helicopters, which require 2 pilots to operate. Obtaining the certification is key to piloting heavy lift and airliner rotorcraft. So we've unlocked the Goliath. All right, not the other one unlock? Hook endorsement hoist. So this one, okay, so I'm done, basically, with the certification tree, because this one isn't ready yet. They haven't unlocked it for the career. It says it will be available in a future update. And the developer said they're working on the Beluga for the heavy airliner rating up here. So that's it. That was the last one. So that's something to celebrate on this 250th episode. Completed all the certifications. We still have 368,370 credits, and that may sound like a lot. No. It's not. I am itching to start a company because in NEOFLY, I only got to do that for a little bit, and I really enjoyed it. It was very expensive, and it's the same kind of thing I'm hearing for Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2024. There's no markets I'm hearing, which is a drag, and maybe that's something that's coming too. But in NEOFLY, every airport has goods and services that they can sell and trade for different values. And if you're just not into the job sometimes, and you just want to move goods and stuff around, there's a way to do that, and I don't think that's available yet. And I hope it will be, because, you know, just doing the same old missions over and over again can be a little bit boring, and sometimes it's just fun to play the market, especially when you just want to do cross countries and other things and make a buck, right? So that would not make 2024 so boring, because right at the moment everybody's saying, look, after you get to a certain point, it's just going to be boring and you're going to quit. You know, you've got to do more with it. I'm hearing people saying they're going back to NEOFLY. And I can appreciate that in some ways. I really can. NEOFLY is really cool, especially when it comes to like assigning your pilots jobs. You can pretty much track where they're at, and I have no idea what to expect yet. I haven't started a career, so I can't speak to what it can and can't do at the moment. All I can do is speak to what NEOFLY can do. So we should now have that. That's airline. We still need 8 more firefighting airplane missions. We got really lucky the other night doing one. Did it on the first pass. Just pure luck. We're going to need 6 more of these with a B or above. We haven't done the search and rescues yet. Search and rescue hoist, cargo transport hook, helicopter, agricultural aviation. Perform landings with a rotorcraft on soft runways or bush. It's Sunday. Can you stop it? Stop it right there. Stop laughing, you fool. Use your helicopter skills to complete each mission in sometimes difficult terrain. All right, where are we at? 3 o'clock. All right, well, we pass. I'm going to... I want to wrap it up, but let's just keep going and do something else. So I know that there are some search and rescues out here somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Let's see. Well, there's one. Missing man to save near Shamanate? Missing man to save near Shamanate. Abdel vanished during a solo journey around Copiapo with the car. This desert is hostile. Search and rescue operations launching immediately. So the search area is over that mountain over there. "24 miles. It's a missing man. 40,000 credits. That's really good. Aerial spraying can be a little bit boring, and they really want you to fly like a crackhead. Because as fast as I try to fly the thing and get it done, I'm not doing really well on getting it done in a timely manner. But I think I'm just, flying as fast as I can, and flying is like a dive bomber. And either way, it still pays incredibly well. I'll have to look and see, but right at the moment, I think aerial spraying is the highest paying. But I'll keep my eye open. Eyes. If you know me, you know that I am not fond of tail draggers. Not fond. I'm, more about safety. So at some point, and for bush flying, maybe it is what you need. Maybe this is the best way to go about things. But overall, they determined that this is just so unsafe. The trike configuration is unsafe. You do have to possess really strong stick and rudder skills, and just have a whole lot of confidence, because it's very challenging. That's why they went with the opposite, the trike configuration, to try to lessen your chances of rolling the death dice, getting a better chance when takeoff and landing. But still, every landing in this thing is rolling death dice. So you get lots of experience. And that goes back to why I'm so fond of the VTOLs. Anything that can save lives, and anything that eliminates you rolling the death dice on takeoff and landing. It's not usually the flying part of the, once you're in the air and you're flying to your destination, the problems usually aren't there. Not that they're not there, they can't be there, but especially if you're flying with autopilot, other than a mechanical failure, getting from point A to point B isn't that bad. Again, it's always that 30 seconds taking off and the 30 seconds landing where everything can go completely to hell and you're dead. And that's just why I'm so about the VTOL technology coming. Because like moving from tail draggers to tricycle formations to the VTOL stuff, now it's going to be, unless it is a mechanical failure or just an extreme failure on the pilot's part, you just eliminate
Man of 5, KINN, ready to depart.
Now your chances of a death roll on takeoff and landing are,
5 green light.
you know, 2%. Even with your standard Cessna, things can go wrong on takeoff. You're drifting around.
Abdul has gone missing near Caminate Desert.
Have a rudder problem. You're not good with your feet.
Conditions out there are rough, and we've got no news so far. Let's get on site ASAP and start searching. Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. I'll be online the whole time to coordinate with other authorities.
Just tuning in, I've completed the endorsement certification for the heavy helicopter, and now I'm attempting to do my first search and rescue.
Papa, Echo 439er is taxiing to runway 09er.
Okay. Now it feels like it's blown out controls, or it's got something is not right with my controls. Huh. It's using the caravan controls. And that should be working just fine. Let's try the Bonanza and see what it does. No, my view's still not there. Usually my hat switch is my looking around. So sometimes I've noticed that when you make changes with other profiles, it's cross-pollinating. So I took my view out when I was setting up the helicopter. I set up a new profile for the dang helicopter. Okay. And it had brought over my view controls using the hat to the helicopter. So it was setting it to both trim and looking around. Okay. So I went in there, created a new profile and deleted the look around. Well, now that problem is cross-pollinated back over to this. So that sucks. It's already confusing enough. Okay, so let's set up one for this. Now it's I always get these confused. Is it look or view? I think it's look. I don't know what lockable is. Okay. No. Don't you dare freeze up on me. See if the brakes are working. Brakes are working. Check our flaps. Flaps are working. They've improved the brakes a little bit. as soon as when I first started, the brakes were super brakes. You tap on the brakes and you immediately tip the nose forward. So you had to be super, super careful. She's still kind of, you see how she's still lurching forward? But it was way more extreme when we first started. Every time you tap your brakes. And then landing, oh my God. As soon as you tap your brakes, landing one of these things, immediately you tip over it. The brakes lock and you seize and flip. See, it's still a pain in the butt. Landing gear malfunction. Tire malfunction. That's lovely.
Caminate traffic Kin Sierra Papa Echo 439er taking off runway 09er departure to the east.
Can't get out and check the tire? What about an Alt-R? No, don't want that. Well, Alt-R for repair isn't working. Oh, now it's set to Control R. Okay, we'll try that. But that's kicking in like engines or something. I just tried that. Control R. Repair and refuel, throttle, next detent. Rename. What are you renaming? Control R. Well, it's not refueling, so it's ignoring that. Oh, really? We have to go all the way down there and then turn around? What's this all about? You have to be very careful about your taxi speed, or they'll penalize you. Hey, if I'm not following you, please go into the chat room and say hello, drop an emoji, anything. That will put 3 dots next to your name, and I can immediately click and go to channel and subscribe to you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having a great Sunday. So in the first half of the live stream, I completed the well, 2 times failing, but one of them wasn't my fault. But completing the heavy helicopter certification, last one was good. And wanted to go ahead and move on and do something different, so this will be my first search and rescue mission for this 250th episode. Yeah, 250 episodes. And then prior to that, in the not paying attention. So then in the years before that, before this series, that's supposed to do a pushback. Let's see if we can get out of this mud. You're a bush plane, come on. It's that tire problem, I think. We're not turning to the right. She's being reluctant. Big ass rocks. Oh my lord. I can't turn to the right. I got no authority. There she goes. Oh. I don't know how. She just turned on her own. We must have maybe hit a rock or something. Spun us. Thank you, rock. Oh yeah, in the year now no left authority. Now I can't turn left. Maybe it's a tail lock that I need? Huh. What would it be? That's fuel. Tail wheel lock. Not really. I'm not getting anything. Okay, I can turn to the right again. Whoa, easy. But no left. There she goes. A little bit. So, pretty good now. Man, I don't get it. It's like I have authority, then I don't. Only at a certain speed am I seeming to get any sort of control. And right now, yeah, very difficult to keep this thing going left or right. Wow, what a trip. I hate you. I hate you. I hate everything about these planes. So stupid. Looked like somebody just flew through real quick. Did you see that? That was like a UFO that just flew by on the runway. Doing about Mach 500. I'm gonna have to check the replay on the live stream. Something flew by, or it was a graphical glitch, but it looked like something shot by the runway. What a silly, silly design.
Your search area should be displayed on your map if needed. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried. We all hope you'll find him quick. Cannon, Mana 5. Every second counts. The sooner you get on site, the better. In this desert without enough water, people can easily get dehydrated.
Doesn't feel like trim's working. Not really. That again. So now my external views aren't working. Let's see about this one. Yeah, but I don't want drone. You can't control it in drone. It's almost like the mix is off too. I'm just not getting the power. Which one's the mix? Colorful, throttle, mix.
How's it going on your end?
You know.
Please hurry. People are worried, and it would be good if someone decided to go there by themselves and try to help.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get my mix right, so I got a little bit more oomph in the engine to get this climb on, because she doesn't really want to. Now my default view in the cockpit is also shot. Oh, come on, Asobo. That's like a standard key since 2020. Control spacebar. Put you back in your default view. And now that's not even working. Guys, really? Starting to get a little bit sad. Well, that looks horribly inhospitable over there. Same thing with one of these, you know. Yeah, you might be able to spot somebody, but you know, having a VTOL for something like this would be better. Probably go around this thing.
relatives told us Abdul doesn't know the site pretty well, but we think he might have managed to take shelter somewhere safe.
It feels like it cross-pollinated the controls from the damn helicopter over to this too. With the helicopter, I have to set it really low sensitivity to do anything. So I would have to say that right now, all the controls are screwed in the simulator. I'm not going to make this. Maybe, but I doubt it. I might stall. It's going to be close. Yeah, it was just pure luck.
When we lost his track,
in the real world, never would have done something like that.
His vehicle is orange. May help you search.
All right. So we're supposed to use our map or what? Okay, so this is the target range. We're looking for a car. Yeah, just not the best aircraft for this. Like, okay, fine. Out of the area.
Mana 5, KNN. No need to search that far. The guys from Copiapó are already patrolling there.
Can't tell what that is. Can't see crap. My cockpit movement controls are shot. I can't move up and down in my chair. Oh, this is bad, Asobo.
He went with an all-terrain car. Should be easy to spot. It's bright orange, can't miss it.
All right. Oh, that was just a tower. So there's the highway. Shit. Spotting them yet? I don't spot them. Should have taken the canister of smoke with them.
To spot anyone here. Keep your eyes peeled for any distinctive feature. It'll pop out for sure.
Looking. Up. It's like the animal spotting, just really tough. I'm afraid this poor person's going to end up dying out here. Because I certainly don't have the eyes for it. Maybe that's it there, though. Is he flashing me with the mirror? Maybe I just got lucky. Yeah. Just got lucky. He did bring smoke with him.
Cannon Man on 5 got a visual. He managed to find refuge in a safe spot. Coordinates 27 south 70 west.
Well done. Now, do a low pass to confirm everything is okay.
Did 125 feet, fly over the target.
One. Glad you finally found him. Try to land nearby and see if you can lend a hand. But don't do anything crazy. I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Ha 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 ha. I knew that was going to happen. I'm awful at these things. I don't enjoy them at all. And they're prone to doing that. Let me shut up. So I would have had to been rescued for sure. Up. Don't get stuck in the sand. Come on now. I brought you a Dr. Pepper. And a bar of chocolate.
Hello, everyone. That's
and that's
Abdul
what
online.
matters.
I'm so
Come back
sorry.
soon. You've been missed.
Thanks for sending some help.
Slowly rolling downhill. Can't turn again. Turn. Turn, you big piece of garbage.
We've just got off the phone with someone of your family. Everyone is so relieved. They've asked us to let you know they're counting the minutes until they see you.
If you talk to them again, please tell them I miss them so much too.
Will do.
We'll see if we can make it over the hill this time, Abdul. It was really close last time. Pure luck that I found you, too. I was starting to give up hope. Good thing you had the smoke and that mirror. They sent me after, sent me to look for you in this crappy thing. I wanted a VTOL, Abdul. It would have been much more pimp and easy. Air conditioned. The only problem with that is they don't have the best battery life. So guess this is ideal.
Will be able to help me tow the car back tomorrow. This car means everything to me, So leaving it out there in the middle of nowhere, it's really tough. All right, I know. Nothing will happen until then in this remote area.
Oh, you'd be surprised, man. The criminal element, they don't care. And they're just horrible these days. Just rob you blind. Thing does not have trim, and if it does, it's not working. Really. Maybe a little. Just trying to get the flight straight and level. Stop tipping over.
Caminate traffic in Sierra Papa, Echo, Ford Tree, 9 or 6 miles, east 4700. Ford inbound to land runway, 09er.
Thanks for your help. I was hoping not to sleep out tonight.
I thought about that earlier. The propeller. It's a variable pitch propeller. Where's that copy? Cheers. Not so bad. Not so bad of a mission. Depending on if you can find them or not. Pays pretty good. So touchy. Easy, 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 easy. Piece of... Well, we're down. Ugh.
KNN, looks like you didn't complete the mission.
Oh, you're kidding me. I did it, but I didn't do it? Ah. No, we still got a B. Yeah, we did crack up too. 6 times the flaps extended max speed. Not enough slow range on this thing. You know, it's... This thing should be like the ultimate in slow flying. And there should be a long, in my opinion, if I was designing something like this, you know, the safe flap range is so small. And I don't understand that. I would think that you want this thing to be able to just float like a butterfly. And that's just not the case. Or, you know, me, I just don't got the skill with this thing to make it float like a butterfly yet. Not real happy. Maybe at level 107 we can now summon Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog. I don't know what our new spells and abilities are. Should have like 5 attacks per round. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this Sunday in my live streaming. It's getting around the time where it's family time, so heading back in to do family things. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Don't let the world beat you down too much, and don't get too caught up in the doom scrolling and, you know. So I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for the next round, and we'll do some more career stuff. And now it's just a matter of raising our money. We just want to build up as much money as we can before we can't take it anymore and start a company. So it's going to be an exciting week. You have an exciting week too. I'll see you next time for episode 251.